First Timothy chapters 4 and 15 says, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all men. Giving our praises to Yehovah, Hashem, Yehoshua, Hashem, Ka, Kwadash. Double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Grey Millstone. Salutes to all 144,000 elect out there. We are coming back at you with another quick lesson. Our routers are be edifying. Looking at the word here, meditating. So instructions from our apostle Paul to the young man Timothy. Apostle Paul was the young man Timothy's mentor or teacher or instructor, and he gave these instructions to him. He passed them down to him, so we're gonna take this Abarat Azar and we're gonna run with it, because Apostle Paul gave young Timothy the baton, in the relay race. He passed him the baton to take it and run with it, and Timothy really was about that. He was about it. Yeah, let's read from the top here. Apostasy. Now the Spirit speaking expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devil, speaking lies in hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. Right, and right now the last thing that's trending is the adultery taking place in the purple people, the IUIC. Some kind of there's always something with the other camps that brothers, we get into it, elders take the lead, get into it to make examples of what not to do. And back in the apostles' times, it wasn't no different. Apostasies, as we're looking at here. So this was the instruction that was passed down from Timothy's mentor, Apostle Paul, which also we take it. We take these counsels as well. The word here, the whole of the chapter is good. We see what we can bring out in this video. There ain't gonna be no long thing. We touched on it a little bit at camp because like I say, there's things that are trending right now in Israel. There's always something. Like I say, the Most High gives us these things. The deceiver and the deceived are his. So it's up to us to address these things, which we follow the lead of our elders and apostles to address the things that are trending. Usually it's not good. Sometimes it is, but when the things that are not good, we address them. Yeah. 1 Timothy 4:15 says, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all men. Take heed unto thyself and unto thy doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. Because in the last days there's going to be spirits. Men are going to take heed or give heed to seducing spirits, man. Speaking lies, and departing from the faith. Giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. You understand? Because there's many ways that Satan comes at you in many different ways. He can come at you through your family. He can come at you through, in the corporate world. Mainly, is really, we have to safeguard our hearts. As the scripture says in Proverbs, safeguard your hearts, for out of it are the issues of life. Safeguarding our hearts. Right? This is what we're dealing with. We're being bombarded on a daily basis with these doctrines of devils and spirits. Spirits, seducing spirits, speaking lies in hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. Because that's the Most High giving them was it saying Thessalonians, goes into in Thessalonians, giving them over to seducing spirits. But there's another word, doctrines of devils. There's another word. All right, let me carry on. The word might come to me as we're going through this, but we really got to continue to meditate. I want to look at that word there, meditate, like I do from the Google perspective. Right here, meditation is a practice in which an individual uses. We're going to read this. We're going to dash away the bones, eat the meat and dash away the bones. Uses a technique such as mindfulness or focusing the mind on a particular object, thought or activity to train attention, awareness, and achieving a mental clarity and emotional calm, stable state. Exercise. How to exercise? Do you meditate? Let's see this. Focus your attention on. Well, I do it all the time. I try to do this all the time. Focus your attention on the breath and on how the body moves with each inhalation and exhales. Inhalation and exhalation. I know how to pronounce these words, but I'm doing a video now and it's just coming out not the way I would like it to. Inhalation and exhalation. Notice the movement of the body as you breathe. Observe your chest, shoulders, rib cage, and belly. Simply focus your attention on your breath without controlling in pace. Yeah, that's the point, man. There you have it. Let's get another understanding of meditating, the meaning. You want to make this thing as simple as possible. Focusing one's mind for a period of time in silence or with the aid of chanting for religious or spiritual purposes or as a method or relaxation. Contemplate. That's really it. That's really what we want to do. Talking about here, the word here, right? Meditate. You could say contemplate. Contemplating on what's coming down the pipe. The word that was coming on was strong delusions. Most High sent these people strong delusion. That's also mentioned in 2 Thessalonians or 1 Thessalonians. Most High has given them over to strong delusions, seducing spirits, doctrines of devil. That's what we saw. We have to contemplate, meditate, continue to contemplate, meditate. You're doing the videos. That's another way you're contemplating when you're doing your videos, your day-to-day videos, your prayers, keeping the medicine strong. Elders and apostles always be stressing that. Yeah, other little things you can do to keep your medicine strong. The anointings, the brotherhood. Usually it's the brothers that when we get together, we from time to time we do the anointings of each other. These are all things that keep us focused. Yeah, we looked at this word here to stay focused, think deeply about something, contemplate, think about, consider, ponder. That's it, ponder. Now I just want to see this in the online etymology. It's probably going to say words very similar. Ponder, there you have it. To ponder, think, mental contemplation, intensive. That's it. Because that wasn't my strong point. That was always I always struggled with that in school, sitting down for long periods of time. I was always struggling with that meditating in school. No doubt I know why. You know, it wasn't my subjects and could have been the spirit of the Lord anyway. Didn't want me to be indoctrinated. But that was then years ago. That was then years ago. But I did concentrate on things that I found interesting, which was which was bunking off school and I ain't promoting that, but and getting into certain other things that I was able to do that, meditate on certain other things like for doing martial arts and physical things. Now we're on something far more superior to this being indoctrinated at school. Far more superior. Something we take it to heart. This subject is because we don't want to be sidetracked, being misled by seducing spirits, doctrines of devils, strong delusions. So we have to stay focused. Let's read some more here, because this is an interesting admonition. This video, I can call this is like an admonition video. Yeah. Let's read down a bit more. Yeah. For it is sanctified by the word, talking about the word of Yahweh and prayer. Yeah. If thou put the brethren in remembrance of these things, thou shalt be a good minister of a Mashiach, Yahushai Mashiach, nourished up in the words of faith and of good doctrine thereunto thou hast obtained. All right, man, I like that word there. Nourished up. We come back to that. We've finished reading. But profane, let's read down here. Another one of my favorites. For godly exercise profiteth little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of the life that now is and of that which is to come. This is a faithful saying and worthy of all acceptation. For therefore we both labor and suffer reproach, because we trust in the living God, who is the Savior of all men, especially of those that believe. These good things, these things command and teach. Let no man despise thy youth, but be that of an example of believers in word, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. Till I come, give attention to reading, exhortation to doctrine. Right, yeah, man. Give attention to, it goes back into the meditating and the contemplating, give attention to reading, exhortation in doctrine. Right, getting to the point once again. Neglect not the gifts that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy with the line on of the hands and of the breathpasti. That's the point there. So we're not going to neglect prophecy that's passed down. The prophecies we know, the MOTB, fastly approaching, to be made mandatory. They're setting the stage. Some parts they're talking about what's happening in Sainsbury's. They're gonna you're gonna need to have some form of download on your phone or something to be able to to get access soon to some of these supermarkets. Some of them have been mentioned. So this is how we're taking heed to this. Yeah, the prophecy, right? The healings, as it goes on, and we let's get back to this. So meditate upon these things. These things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy poverty may appear to all men. We will save ourselves and those who listen to us. Yeah, there's a word that stuck out with me here. Yeah, if thou put the brethren in remembrance, this is exhortation. Timothy's mentor, Apostle Paul. Yeah, his mentor, his tutor. Exalting him. And so we take the baton also and run with it. Of these things thou shalt be of a good minister of Yahushua Mashiach, nourished. We look to do that. Abarat Azar will be when we choose the foods that we eat. We try to choose that to be nourished, food that's going to nourish us, even though we have to eat even though we're under Ezekiel 4. But we want to be nourished. But here it's talking about nourished in the spirit. The word nourished. Nourished up.
Strong's G 1789. Entrefo.
That's it there, right here. Yeah. To educate from the mind. Nourished in a person or a thing. To educate, form the mind. There's not much more to say. How you pronounce it. We just looked at it. So that's it. To educate, form the mind. You're forming the mind, being educated through your Apostle Paul was nourished. He was nourished directly from Yahushua, through Yahushua, man. That strong, to educate, form the mind. Apostle Paul was educated. He educated Timothy. Timothy carried the baton, ran with it, and for those whoever listened to those teachers would have been nourished up as well. Nourished, that attained. One more word here. I think I saw another one here. That's really it. Nourished in this one. That's it. Got another one here. So we looked at the word here. It was nourished. Yeah. Form the mind, educate the mind. For bodily exercise profitive little, but godliness is profitable unto all things. There's one word here. Then we got end of the video. It's a quick one. Abarat Azai is an edifying one. Profitable. G2076. Profitable. Yes, so bodily exercise, brothers, we be getting into that as a side thing, you know, as an outlet. But as we're reading here, it's talking about wrestle. We have to wrestle with the devil, yeah. That's spiritual. But profitable, the word profitable, profit remaineth wrestle. Really, that's all it says there. For a while, profit. Enough said on that. Profitable. I'm gonna ask Google, see what Google says. Consecutive. That's really that third person singular of to be. Alright, let me just ask Google a question. What does profitable mean?
Yielding profit. According to dictionary.com, yielding profit, remunerative, a profitable deal, beneficial or useful. Synonyms: helpful, valuable, advantageous.
Give example of profitable.
According to Cambridge Dictionary, Cambridge University Press, the company had to eliminate 200 jobs to stay profitable, in a way that produces or is likely to produce an advantage. I made profitable use of my time, mixing with a lot of different people and practicing my Spanish. Customers weren't willing to pay enough to make the products profitable.
There you have it, man. Busy restaurant, sold out, concert and best-selling book are all profitable. Yeah, gives a better example there. More clear and more straightforward. There's another word. One more word here. Godliness.
Strong's G 2150. Eusebia.
Yeah, have it. Holiness. Right? Holiness. The gospel. Holiness. Godliness. Reverence, respect towards Yahweh, toward God. Godliness. That's it. That's the point. That's the video. Abarat Azar. The point was made. That's what we do. We pass the baton. We take heed to exhortation. And let's read on. We take heed to exhortation. Back to Timothy 4:15. 1 Timothy 4:15 says, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. Take heed unto thyself and unto thy doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt save both thyself, both save thyself and them that hear thee. Let that one settle, Akim. Let that one settle. Let's hear what NKJV says. NKJV says, meditate on these things, give yourself entirely to them, that your progress may be evident to all. NLT, give your complete attention to this matter. Yeah, contemplating, meditating, focusing yourself. And any former sportsman or present sportsman, understand the importance of focusing, contemplating, meditating, and we looked at the word as well. Breathing exercises are helpful. And when I do math, I'm out of my comfort zone. Yeah, let the truth be known. When I get into reading and writing, that's not my strong point. I'm out of my comfort zone, but I have to give attention to it, focus on it, and contemplate on it, and breathe. That's not, when you get out of your comfort zone, you're breathing. You got to keep your breathing in check, so that you don't go over too fast or too slow, or get sidetracked, distracted. Like I say, distraction was always in sitting in school and in the classroom, applying myself to concentrating on something I didn't have no interest in. Reading, writing was not my strong point because of my condition, dyslexia, and it would be difficult. And they didn't diagnose me till later in life, so it was always going to be a struggle. But until I was eventually diagnosed. But that was a thing. That was a thing. But the Most High, delivered me eventually. So that's what the point is. The breathing. The breathing keeps you focused, keeps you from being sidetracked. It keeps you focused. It keeps you your mind on contemplating on one thing, even if you don't even if you're out your comfort zone. Breathing, so that you keep your heart palpitations in check. give your complete attention to these things. And this is something, like I say, this is on a higher level, so you really must apply yourself to it. This is there because there is a wrestling against the seducing spirits. Apostle Paul was making mention, exhorting Timothy, his young tutor. Apostle Paul, the mentor, was tutoring his young tutor Timothy, not so that he wouldn't be sidetracked by the seducing spirits. The seducing spirits, the doctrines of devils, as we know from all these other camps, the GLCC, the purple people, all of them, doctrines of devils, trying to throw again the spirits of strong delusions as well. Give ye complete attention to these things. Thou show yourself, thou yourself unto these. It says there, let me read that right. Throw yourself unto your task, so that everyone will see your progress. Be diligent in these matters. Give yourself wholly to them, so that everyone may see your progress. Enough said on there. There's others here, but I think they're the ones that really make the point clear and concise. Abba Ratazar, the Wada Yoba Shimishaf, putting the spirit on me to do this video. Abba Ratazar, it was edifying. So that's the point there. We want to stay focused and continue in these things. Meditate upon these things, apply yourself to them, stay focused, give yourself wholly to them, that thy profit may appear to all men. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. The Wada Yahweh Shai, putting the spirit on me to do this video. Hope it was edifying. We on to the next.